Alright. Alright, everybody. So here's an interesting one that I came across, and I figured I'd make a quick video talking about it during my usual, sleepless hours of the night and searching around the internet. Yeah, not really. I actually was just coming to CoinMarketCap, and this popped up. I saw this new thing here called Neo Gold. Um, so what is it? Good question. Far as I can tell, it's a pretty new crypto. Just got rolled out, I don't know, less than a month ago, it looks like. And basically, it's supposed to be some kind of an ERC20 token built on the Ethereum blockchain. And these people are claiming that it's basically some kind of, alternative to Neo Ethereum that does they'll do the smart contracts and the decentralized apps and stuff like that, but better. Um, so what do I think about this one? Some people are saying this is like the next Neo slash Ethereum. Some people are saying it's a scam. Now, do I think it's a scam? Well, quite possibly. I will say honestly, there is some stuff that looks awfully shady here. It's trading really cheap right now on a handful of exchanges, Mercatox being the big one. I guess it's also an Ether Delta, which doesn't show up here. I don't know if that's because it's a decentralized exchange or what. But, really cheap. It's going for like less than like 2 cents or 1 cent or something like that. Surprisingly high volume there. And I guess it's supposed to be, like I said, they claim it's a smart contract software similar to Neo, just a larger supply. So this is their website, It doesn't give a whole lot. Their white paper says coming soon. Supposedly they're going to be rolling that out in the next few days to a week here. And it's, they explain a little bit how it's, supposed to be peer-to-peer transaction, how it's a improved version of Ethereum. They say has 5 experienced blockchain professionals. They have an active community, and they talk about the other advantages to it. Now, currently, there's like 50 million Neo circulating, and there's a max of 100 million. They talk about transactions, algorithm runs on, a short little roadmap. I guess with this one, they originally did is they did an airdrop, and they're going to be doing further airdrops to release it to the community. They say they'll be releasing their white paper here soon, within 30 days of launch of NeoGold, that they're getting it listed on more exchanges. Then they'll do other stuff like add a mobile wallet, actively grow up and announce a roadmap for 2018. And these are the exchanges they're listed on so far. Like I said, Ether Delta, IDEX, Mercatox. Supposedly they're in talks with getting listed, on these other exchanges here. And they mentioned some of that. And here's their thread if you're curious to check it out. They're talking about the airdrop that they did there, giving updates about new exchanges they've been listed on, and, a little bit of details. So, oh yeah, and here, supposedly other exchanges that they're rolling on. They're on Mertox. They're gonna be rolling out to Yobit and Coin Exchange soon. So, what do I think of this one? They do have a social media presence. They have a Telegram, which is obviously for your phone. They have a little bit of stuff they've posted on here, on Medium, just explaining a little bit about it. They have a social media presence with Twitter. Doesn't really said a whole lot, just some basic stuff about it. So, what are my thoughts overall? I don't know. It's a little too early to say one way or the other. I mean, it definitely sounds interesting, whenever you have a new smart contract, crypto, yeah, that's always of interest, but truthfully, this doesn't really tell us a whole lot. I mean, this originally rolled out, I don't know, whenever. It looks like they started making posts on October 28th. They don't have their white paper yet. Supposedly it'll be out soon. Uh, you know, so they don't tell you a whole lot about it. They say team of 5 experienced blockchain professionals, but I can't find anywhere where it gives details about who these blockchain professionals are, unless they're going to be listed in the white paper, I'm assuming, or something like that. Now, one thing that people have said that I do notice is, they're saying this project is no way affiliated with Neo, well, and previously Anshares, now known as Neo. I do believe that's true because I haven't read anything about it being affiliated with Neo. It looks like they ripped off their logo, so I mean, I don't know if they can really claim copyright infringement or not, but that doesn't look good at the very least there. Um, they had, it's been fluctuating in price, but overall seems like it's been pumping a little bit after an initial pump there. So, a lot of activity on it. I could go either way in this one, to be quite honest with you. I mean, I could see this as being a scam, which some people are claiming, they're just claiming that someone just made a ERC20 token that literally does nothing and just sold it to help collect some funds, which isn't unheard of in the crypto world, so that could be entirely possible. I mean, it could also be entirely possible that maybe this is some kind of a legitimate project, and maybe the team just isn't the best as far as communication and, you know, presenting themselves and whatnot, because that's always been a consistent problem for, I'd say, a large majority of the crypto projects I'm invested in or whatever involved in, hang out around. That is always one of the big things I notice is that the developers and the team behind the crypto, they're usually not always the best at communicating to the community. So that could very well be the case here. Um, Overall, I mean, if this is some kind of new smart contract crypto that's bound to take off, because, I mean, it happens, stuff can be not well known. I mean, the actual legitimate Neo, wasn't very well known over here in Western culture when it first came out. It wasn't well known. People were kind of skeptical about it first. It was trading for like pennies, and now we know where it's at because everyone sees what a great piece of software it is. Could this be the same? Potentially, I don't know. I will say that right now, there's not a whole lot for me to go off of. I personally wouldn't comfortably invest a whole lot of money in this. I mean, it could very well be a scam. It could very well just be a team putting together a great product who just have bad presentation. Like I personally, I went ahead and I purchased a little bit myself, but I wouldn't feel comfortable, like sinking any more than like, I don't know, 20, $30 into this or something like that just to grab a little. Like, if it ends up taking off, great. I mean, if it really is a scam, then no, well, at least I didn't lose much money. But until they release this white paper and we see more about it, I wouldn't fully feel comfortable with this. I mean, we don't really know who this team is. We don't really have any technical details about, what this can do or how it's a smart contract software that surpasses Ethereum or anything like that at all, really. So, all this trading, it's having almost $100,000 worth of volume right now. It's all speculative at the moment. There's no real value behind it. And don't get me wrong, that happens all the time in the crypto world. I mean, the price for a lot of cryptos is right now is more speculation than practical price to it. I have no problem with that. But, I'm just saying I wouldn't sink a lot of money into this until there's more reassurance. But, like I said, I don't think it would personally hurt. I went ahead and I grabbed just a smidge, a little bit of it myself to hold on to. And I figure, if I make a nice return on investment, then awesome. And if not, then at the end of the day, no big loss because it's just a little bit of money I put into this here. Really, we'll have to just wait and see what they come out with in the coming days and weeks. I mean, I will say the fact that they're trying to push to get themselves listed on so many exchanges maybe helps their case a little bit. I mean, I'm not familiar with all these exchanges, but I know a lot of them, like I know Yobit and Coin Exchange, and I believe Mercatox too. Most exchanges, you have to pay a listing fee, get onto. So I do kind of feel like, well, they probably wouldn't be paying fees to get themselves listed, on so many different exchanges if this is purely just a scam. Not to say that maybe it's just part of the smoke screen, but you get what I'm saying there. So yeah, Neo Gold, like I said, feel free to check it out. You know, they have an active social media presence here. I haven't really seen anyone from the team or anything like that hanging out in their Bitcoin talk or their Telegram. You know, mostly just seems like investors. So that's another sign to me that, you know, I'm kind of skeptical of. But again, it might not mean the end of the world. So, you know, if you do decide you want to check it out, you can read through their Bitcoin talk. You can join their Telegram. I think they have, I don't know, a couple hundred people in there right now. Let me take a look at my phone real quick here. It doesn't actually tell me at the moment. But yeah, and I think they have like, I don't know, actually this says 1.9k members. Wow, they have a lot more people in there than I thought. Whew. I thought it was just a few hundred or something like that. So there's a lot of people inside of the NeoGo Telegram, you know, right now, mostly just saying, let's get this to the moon, and, you know, basically people hoping to get rich there. Yeah, like I said, you know, I'm I'm curious to see. I mean, it's going to be disappointing if this is just people preying on people's hopes and dreams about profiting, but who knows, maybe not. They did have an airdrop. It looks like apparently it's closed now, but they said they're going to be having more airdrops soon. I don't fully understand how that's working, but it sounds like if you hold Neo Gold, you'll be eligible for the airdrop there. And right now, it can be held in ERC20 compatible tokens like MyEther Wallet, you know, MetaMask, that kind of stuff. And I guess apparently they're going to be rolling out their own, you know, wallets and stuff like that at some point. So yeah, and like so, you can look up CoinMarketCap, take a look there, see what you think, and I would love to hear other people's opinions of what they think of this project here. You know, like I said, for the moment, I'm cautiously on the fence. You know, personally, I grabbed a little bit, but I'm not going to invest any more than just a small amount of money into this until we see more of this project and know for sure it's not some kind of a get-rich-quick scheme or, you know, scam for these people just to profit off everyone with. So we'll see. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.